Well, here I am. I'm at AMC Terrifier 3. We're going to see how many people actually walk out. You know there's going to be somebody that walks out. It's going to be hilarious. So I just got back from watching Terrifier 3 a little bit ago. It's my favorite in the franchise. It answered some questions. It left a lot of questions unanswered, maybe even some new ones. I'm not going to give away any spoilers. The first 10 minutes, I mean, I get why some people might have walked out on it, but it was done in the best possible way. I mean, if that makes sense. But yeah, I was like, oh God, what's this gonna be? How bad is it gonna be? I was a little worried, and I enjoyed the movie. I know some people say it's too long, and maybe it could have been trimmed a few, like 15 minutes. That would have been fine. You wouldn't have missed anything. But I have to admit, because this time around, he has a special effects company instead of doing it himself. So you can tell the upgrade. Nothing against Damien. I mean, he was doing all that by himself. But you can tell the upgrade. The movie does look more polished overall. I mean, Art's new accomplice in crime is pretty awesome. I wasn't expecting that. And it definitely deals with the trauma they went through and what they're battling mentally. Sienna and her brother after the whole thing, like, it really messed them up. But they put thought into a lot of these kills. They didn't just keep regurgitating the same thing. He wasn't just going and just doing the same kill over and over. Everyone keeps talking about the shower scene, but I think there's more than one. The rat scene's pretty fucked up. The shower scene's messed up. I mean, a lot of the kills are really fucked up. I mean, in the first 10 minutes, there is some fucked up shit. But overall, it's my favorite out of all three of them. It's just been progressively getting better. I mean, the Ninth Circle, I mean, someone else played Art, it was 11 minutes long, and, it was a great start. He didn't know what he really had there, and at All Hallows Eve, I mean, that was just, he was just in there for a short period of time. So, I mean, those are, I don't really count those. The same guy didn't even play Art, because I don't think the guy that played Art was as good. I mean, it's just, I don't think he had any clown training or anything. That's why. But I mean, so I count it from Terrifier 1, with the girl hanging upside down, and at the end, I think it's progressively gotten better. I mean, from 1 to 2 is a huge jump, because one it's not that good. I mean, Art's the best thing in it, and his shenanigans and how he acts. Because honestly, the cast is lacking a lot of acting ability to be nice. I know that one girl, though, she went on to be in the new Bad Boys. She got her head shaved in that, and that's cool. But in 2, you got the soundtrack. You got Clown Cafe and all this, and, I like the flashbacks too. Some people complain, I don't know why. I adore part 2, but this one doesn't have that Clown Cafe moment, but it sure the hell has a lot of fights and deaths, and I do like the third act battle and all that. I know some people are like, what does this all mean? I mean, they've already confirmed it was part 4, so I'm not giving away anything there. I mean, they've already confirmed there's a part 4. But yeah, that the just visually it looked cleaner. The acting was better. I mean, part 2 had taken it up, but I feel like it got even better. The special effects, I can't say enough about the special effects. I really liked them, and I love practical effects. I mean, they continued with the lore. At times, the story might have been a little thin, but I really enjoyed this movie. It went fast for me. My older son, he watches all types of films like me, and he was kind of the whole Terrifier thing bores him. I don't think because he likes practical effects, but again, if you have a strong stomach, I recommend the movie. If gore isn't your thing, you don't need to go to this one, because this is perhaps one of the goriest movies you're ever going to watch. I mean, next to like Dead Alive. I know 2013, what you call it, Evil Dead, they had a lot of blood, but it was, they had some violence. But I feel like this is probably, just thinking off the top of my head, one of the most violent movies, if not the most violent. I mean, Dead Alive, the lawnmower scene was pretty crazy. So you're locked up together there. But I definitely recommend it. This movie's awesome. I'm glad it took out Joker 2. I won't even bother with that abomination. I already knew the director was going into Joker 2 pretty much with the middle finger up for criticism for his first one. So, I mean, whatever. But this movie will be #1 this weekend. And that's not just me saying that. That the Mojo is saying it. A lot of them are saying this will be #1. We getting all these mixed numbers saying 15, 18, 11. I'm thinking it's going to be closer to like 25 million after this weekend's over. They're not taking into account the faithfuls, not the new casuals, but the faithfuls that I went to part 2 multiple times at the theater, multiple times. I plan on going some more for this one. I want to support this indie film. I love what Damien Leone's doing, but nobody walked out. But I looked at the people that came in, and I kind of had the feeling from all the people that came in, they're all wearing like horror stuff. I had on my baseball jersey with the Terrifier down the back of it, and that's just how people are dressed. I figured no one would. No one walked out in the first 10 minutes. I didn't even hear any, no one threw up. No one was going, oh, oh, oh. But, the movie had a lot of comedy. It had more comedy than I thought it was going to have. But definitely go see this movie. Don't waste your time going to see Joker 2 or something that garbage. Or the cartoon, the robot one. I'm not going to bother. I'll wait till I watch that at home. Go see this movie. It's awesome.